Fate or fiction? The untold story behind Lee Min-ho and Song Hye-kyo's wedding rumor that took over the internet. The entire K-entertainment universe feels like it has been holding its breath. When the whispers first appeared, claiming that Lee Min-ho and Song Hye-kyo were secretly preparing for marriage, the internet didn't just react, it exploded. Within hours, hashtags, theories, fan cams, and emotional edits painted every timeline. Two names that already defined an era in Korean drama suddenly collided in a way nobody expected. But how did a single rumor evolve into one of the biggest speculative love stories of the decade? Let's dive deep into the origin, the evidence, the silence, and the emotional storm that has left millions of fans torn between disbelief and hope. Where it all began, a whisper in the dark. It started innocently. A popular Korean entertainment blogger dropped a cryptic post. Two A-list stars, respected, elegant, adored globally, are preparing for a very private ceremony overseas. No names, no photos, just a hint. But the internet needed no more. Within minutes, comments flooded in with one shared guess. It's Lee Min-ho and Song Hye-kyo. Screenshots of old interviews resurfaced. Edits from past awards ceremonies reemerged, and fans began drawing emotional connections that felt almost poetic. In one viral tweet, a fan wrote, "If they ever got married, it would feel like the end of one K-drama and the beginning of another." And from that moment, the rumor took on a life of its own. The clues that drove fans wild. Like every K-ant mystery, this one was built on subtle signs, none confirmed, all passionately analyzed. 1. The matching rings mystery. Both stars were photographed at separate events in Seoul, each wearing sleek silver bands on their ring fingers. A coincidence? Maybe. But to fans who have waited years for a connection, it felt like a silent announcement. 2. The overlapping schedules. Insiders noticed that both Min-ho and Hye-kyo were off-grid around the same week. Their managers posted travel photos with vague captions, "As a new chapter begins" and "Peaceful days ahead." Fans mapped the timestamps and discovered they both aligned with a luxury resort in Italy. 3. The vanished photo. A staffer allegedly uploaded a picture of a famous Korean couple at a private dinner, then deleted it minutes later. Before it vanished, sharp-eyed fans claimed the silhouettes resembled the two stars. 4. The New Beginnings caption. Song Hye-kyo posted a minimalist photo of white roses with the caption, "Every ending carries its own start." Meanwhile, Lee Min-ho shared, "Sometimes the next chapter writes itself." To hopeless romantics, it sounded like vows written in code. Why the world believes it? This rumor didn't explode simply because it was about two famous actors. It hit deep because of what these two represent. Lee Min-ho, the eternal K-drama heartthrob, whose charisma turned Boys Over Flowers into a global obsession. Song Hye-kyo, the timeless queen of elegance, from Descendants of the Sun to The Glory. They're from different drama worlds but cut from the same cinematic fabric, graceful, private, and powerful without saying much. For years, fans have imagined what it would look like if these two legends ever crossed paths romantically. The rumor didn't just entertain, it fulfilled a fantasy. The agencies finally break their silence. After nearly a week of online chaos, both agencies finally responded. MYM Entertainment, representing Lee Min-ho, released a short statement. The circulating rumors about Lee Min-ho's marriage are false. We ask everyone to avoid speculation based on unverified information. Hours later, UAA, managing Song Hye-kyo, echoed, "Ms. Song Hye-kyo is not preparing for marriage." The news being spread online is entirely untrue. Yet the tone of both statements, calm, distant, and oddly non-specific, did little to extinguish the flames. Fans noticed what wasn't said. Neither denied a friendship, nor did they refute communication. One viral comment captured the sentiment perfectly. They didn't deny knowing each other, only the wedding. That's enough hope for me. Social media meltdown. TikTok edits of Min-ho and Hye-kyo in imagined wedding scenes dominate feeds. YouTube fan channels dissect body language from award ceremonies, claiming they've been soul-linked for years. Meanwhile, fan art showing the pair in traditional hanbok wedding attire has been shared tens of thousands of times across Asia. Even mainstream news outlets joined the frenzy, some running speculative segments titled, "The Wedding That Could Change K-Drama Forever." Reddit and Weibo threads grew to hundreds of pages overnight. International fans, from Thailand to Mexico, translated every micro-update, desperate for new hints. Fans are divided. Two powerful sides have emerged. Those who doubt. Skeptics call the rumor a media illusion, claiming it's fanfiction fueled by wishful thinking. They argue both stars have always maintained privacy and wouldn't risk a hidden ceremony under global scrutiny. Those who believe. The believers insist there's too much coincidence to ignore. They point to the synchronized ring photos, the cryptic captions, and the agency's vague tone as evidence that something real lies beneath. For them, the rumor isn't about gossip, it's about destiny. Why fans want this love story to be real? Beyond fame and speculation lies a softer truth. People love love, especially the kind that feels written by the universe itself. Both Minho and Hye-kyo have weathered public heartbreaks, learned grace in privacy, and continued to shine with humility. Their possible union represents healing, maturity, and a fairy tale comeback, the perfect ending to two long arcs of personal growth. A fan on Twitter summarized it best. If they ever stand together and smile, it will heal a generation of K-drama lovers. The what-if fantasy. If, and it's a big if, the rumor were ever proven true, it would redefine Korean pop culture history. Media outlets would treat it like a royal wedding. Fans would camp outside event venues, while luxury brands would rush to collaborate. Every platform would stream the ceremony. Every publication would crown them the eternal couple of Asia. And maybe, just maybe, it would remind the world that sometimes fairy tales leap off screen and into real life. Final reflection. So, is the wedding real or just another dream built from digital stardust? At this point, only Lee Min-ho and Song Hye-kyo know the truth. But whether or not wedding bells ever ring, one fact is undeniable. This rumor reignited the spark of classic romance, the kind that makes millions believe in destiny again. They may not have said, "I do," but they've already said something louder, that imagination still has power, and love, even as a rumor, can bring the world together.